with all of us. She has started this amazing fashion label. It's called VOYCESTAS PLUS, and it's all about helping women, despite your size, whatever shape you come in, to find fashionable clothes. Welcome, Voyce!
Hello, everybody.
Also, Voyce, congratulations on being one of the recipients at this year's Women Entrepreneur Awards 2023. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, being recognized for your very hard work. So tell us, Voyce, how did VOYCESTAS Plus come about? What was the inspiration behind it?
Okay, actually, VOYCESTAS Plus came about because I realized that it's very difficult for plus size lady like myself to actually find clothes. I don't know whether are y'all like plus size in the past or plus size in the past?
I was.
I still
after my
struggle
kids.
because I'm built like Angmo size, you know. So it was very difficult
That's
growing
also
up.
a true concern.
Finding,
Yes.
you know, longer skirts, longer jeans.
Yes. So when I was young as like primary 4 to 5, I was already weighing at about 50 kg. So just imagine at that period of time where you need to find clothes for Chinese New Year, you realize that even if you can find clothes that you can wear, it's usually not your style and not suitable for your age.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I go on in life and enter poly, right, I realized that this dress get even
More apparent and
Yes.
bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, because I have to like dress up in my own clothing and there is no more uniform. Yeah, exactly. So it's also a time whereby you are more self-conscious with your own looks. And,
Definitely.
Yeah, and you want to impress, your friends, your schoolmates and etc. So that is where my idea of having my own label started off from there.
How old were you at the time?
About 18, 19.
Wow.
Yes, the
That
idea
is
was there
amazing.
already.
So young.
Correct.
18, 19, I'm just clueless. I'm just like, going along, trying to skip to some imaginary music in my head.
I was like, where's the party?
yeah.
Party.
The Euroland, yeah. My goodness, Voice, that is really inspiring. And already then, having this awareness and going for it, you didn't just want to like find clothes for yourself. You said, I'm going to start a label.
Yes.
Wow.
So that label actually started when you were 19.
No, I had that idea planted in me
Right.
at 18 and
Okay.
19, around 18, 19. But however, I really start this business only when in 2014.
Okay.
After having my first kid.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I decided like I need a career switch. And this idea, thank God for the idea. This idea actually came back to me, and then I decided just to take a leap of faith and just start off. Yeah, so we actually started our business since 2014, and it has been like almost 10 over years now.
Gosh.
Yeah, almost 10 years now.
I'm so glad you got recognized for all your hard work because
Yes.
all the women tuned in right now who are struggling to find fashion for their body type
Right.
are probably so grateful to you, for thinking of a solution here in Singapore.
And also the idea, it's quite a big shift when you have your first child.
Exactly.
Everything changes. Nothing goes back to how life was before. And career-wise, a lot of women really struggle with that
Yes.
transition. So,
Correct.
you took it by the hand. You say, I'm going to start something for myself and, have that work-life balance. I'll create it.
It's like
Good
having
for
two
you.
babies, right? Your baby and then your work.
Yes, correct. So now I'm actually a mother of 3.
Wow,
Yeah, correct.
lady.
Yes.
The government thanks
from
you.
one
the
mother
country
three
thanks
to another, you guys.
I did not start a fashion label. I'm sorry, I only got 24 hours in a day. I think Voice has got 48 hours in a day. I suspect.
How do you juggle all that though?
Yeah.
Family and the business.
Okay, in the beginning, right, we always thought that having your own label, own business, right, you will have more work-life balance, right? But actually, this is not the fact.
It's not, is it?
It's not, because both are babies. So in order to have a business, to really start off, you spend more time in your business more than your baby.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, I mean, that's the reality. So
Yeah.
whoever that really wants to start off a business, especially if they have kids, they have to take into the consideration that you might not be able to find the work-life balance actually.
Wow.
Yes, it's actually
good point hearing from you. Really
Correct.
good point. We're going to jump onto Facebook Live. Come and check out Voice. I love what you're wearing. Is that from your label as well?
Yes.
So we're going to talk more a little bit about how, she rose through all the challenges of setting up her own business, her second baby, and really it is not a walk in the park.
Wait,
But
is
what
it
they-
her second or is it her first?
Yeah, don't.
The business first or the baby first?
Later her children listening is like, Mom, here on the bright side. Woohoo.
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to the Brightside get a look of this beautiful lady, Voyce Chan. And she is here to talk about, also she's the recipient of this year's Women's Entrepreneur of the Year Award, one of the recipients. And we really love celebrating, your achievement as well. So tell us more about, when you were setting up this business. It was one of your two babies. You had just given birth at that point as well, right, to your first child. And you were saying about on air that, wow, you think, you start your own thing, better work-life balance, but it's not the case.
Yeah, it's
tell us more about that.
Yeah. So a lot of people think that when we actually start out a business, right, wow, you can actually control your own time, own time, own target. But apparently when you have a business on hand, you realize that most of the time, your brain is actually functioning in a different way.
Yeah.
You will be always thinking about work because that is the one thing that is always pending in.
Yeah,
pending.
like there's no end and no switch off,
Correct.
right?
You're responsible for it. It's all on you, isn't it?
Yes, correct. So unlike if you work like 8 to 5, you know that there is a
cut off
time.
Yes.
Yeah, but apparently when you're in your own business
Yeah.
and because it's your own, you treasure it a lot more and you will definitely work harder. And that's why even after the baby sleeps or even till midnight, you will continue thinking of what to do the next day and what is not incomplete yet. Yes.
It never really stops. Wow, there's
Yeah.
no balance.
and
It's
so many
100%.
aspects because
Yep.
it's not just about like the fashion, the clothes itself. There's that business aspect of it, right?
Correct.
Getting it out there, your marketing and all that. So tell us, how did you come up with some of your initial designs? Is that something that you thought up or you worked with someone?
Okay, so for myself, my brand, we actually design our clothings. We also recreate designs from those normal size clothing. Yeah, because fashion generally is how you feel towards that particular item. Yeah, it's your own style, own feel. So for myself is I feel that there is definitely ladies who feels and wants to dress up like myself. Yeah, so that's why in the beginning of our business, we have decided that we will not import anything. We will just design and recreate clothing that fit, not only fit but complements.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah.
A lot of foresight,
I think for someone who I can speak from experience because you're trying to squeeze into whatever size is available in the shops, right? And and then you always come away feeling very demoralized. Oh, the clothes don't fit me. But actually, you don't fit the clothes. The clothes don't fit me. Or is it I don't fit the clothes? That is the conundrum there.
Yes.
Why should we be trying to squeeze ourselves into something? Rather, why shouldn't
Maybe it's
there
just
be
not the
stuff
right clothes for you.
available?
Yeah.
Out there, and you end up settling for designs and styles that you don't even really like.
Or you go through life thinking that I really cannot wear this particular cut because it's not meant for
fabric
my... Yes.
even.
Good point.
Yeah, so over our end, right, we wanted to change how people think about plus size fashions. Yeah, so we always explore and challenge our customers to different styles and different fabrics, like you say, like things that they thought that they couldn't fit in or they will never wear.
Yeah.
So it's about changing their mindset from only oversized clothing to clothes that fits their curve and to be daring to show their curve. Yes.
I love that, owning it.
What is the plus size sort of competition? Is there a lot of it in Singapore? Because you said you couldn't find much of it when you first started.
Yes.
Has that sort of grown since then?
Okay, in the past it's really, really hard to find labels that says plus size. Okay, there may be brands that sell like extended sizes, like maybe to L,
Right.
but not so much to XL and bigger.
And beyond.
Yeah, but right now, over this past 10 years, I realized that there is an increased number of people that is working in this committee, in the sense that they actually do sell and do create pieces also. Yes.
I really love, what you're talking about here. It's not just about, providing the clothing. It's really changing that mindset. And actually, we're going to hop back on air and you're going to share more about it with all of our Brightside buddies on 1FM. Come and join us then, guys. Skater Boy, Avril Lavigne here on the bright side. When will the guitar end? Yeah. The Brightside with Carol, Lavinia, and Shehzad, and also Voyce Chan. Oh my God, so inspiring what you shared with us on our Facebook Live. You know, you talked about how it's not just about setting up this label to provide better clothing, better fit for plus size women, but also changing the mindset of these plus size, females, because I think they've gone through life feeling like, limited choices. They just have to, go with whatever there is. That's how it is. It's their fault. It's your body's a problem. You're changing that. How are you doing so with your label?
Okay. So we emphasize a lot of dressing well to get respect from the society, because the standard beauty of the society is definitely slim and pretty. So how to change? We are there to actually provide them clothing to build back their confidence, and to tell them that actually you have a shape. You do have some curves, just that you are not there to show. So be daring to show how. Be daring to actually show,
celebrate your
what you've
curves.
got, showing what you got. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I mean, voluptuous women, I think, are really gorgeous. No wonder they had paintings and sculptures of these ladies,
Botticelli.
Yes, there you go. So I wish I had known about, your label. After I had my 3 kids, I just kept gaining weight, just kept on gaining weight, and I was using, big size t-shirts, my husband's t-shirts, things like that. Oh yeah.
But what we were also discussing was that when you first started it, the reason why you started your label, because there wasn't much out there.
Yes.
But since you started it, it's kind of grown, hasn't it?
Yes. Even now, normal sizes retails started extending their sizes to bigger sizes.
Right.
Yeah, but somehow the cutting might not. It is extended sizes, but cutting does matter.
Yes.
So over our end, we emphasize a lot of cutting, and being plus size ourselves, we want to ensure that the size is not just extended, but the fits actually fits the curvy side of us.
That's true, because it doesn't just mean you offer it in a larger size that the proportions are going to be right.
Yes.
Right.
It's all about tailoring it for the right body shape as well, because the curves change a lot, the different parts of the body.
True.
Voice, you've been around since 2014, your business. How did COVID affect your business?
Okay, during COVID, right, everybody don't know what is ahead. Okay, our business started with more of like physical fittings as well as referral. So that's our business model all the while. And because of COVID, there is no more physical fittings. Therefore, we actually move a lot more to online platforms.
Sure.
So online platforms like Facebook Live.
Right.
And ASAP. So we actually started also Telegram broadcasting, whereby we can actually keep in touch with our customers with the latest updates and ASAP.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's great. I mean, fashion is always changing. It's got to be current as well. And I think, what you're doing here, inspiring confidence in plus size women, they also I think they look to you for support, guidance, in their lives as well. It's wonderful. I must get on this Telegram.
Well, since you went online, actually, I was curious. Did you start getting more customers outside of Singapore as well? Did you get from the region internationally? What was your customer base like after that?
Okay, actually, in fact, during COVID, the second year, towards the second year of COVID, right, we did so much Facebook Live that our sales actually increases during COVID.
Well done.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
So majority of our customers still locally.
Right.
Yeah, not so much of overseas, because the reach out is different.
I'm just wondering, because look, this is not you're saying a lack of plus size options in Singapore. It must be the same out in the ASEAN region as well, I'm sure, right? Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, these are huge markets. Have you had thoughts about sort of branching out there and trying to gain the plus size market there?
Yes. Before COVID, we are planning to move out of Singapore and reach out to other Asian countries.
Yes.
But apparently, because of COVID, we actually stay put.
Okay.
Yeah. So this the next 2 years will be very crucial for us.
Right.
So we have like plannings for the next 2 years to expand and to actually have our first retail store.
You should, because right now I'm looking at your website, right? VOYCESTASPLUS.sg. I like the Julie cutout jumpsuit for $62.90. It's very nice. I like the toil print.
Let me see.
No,
they sound beautiful though, these pieces.
Because Voice is modeling them herself, all these pieces.
Wow.
sorry, herself. And yeah, very gorgeous pieces for very affordable prices
Yes,
as well.
yes.
You know,
Good
$50 to
cut.
$60, very cut, very bright, very beautiful, and some very pastel colors as well. So on trend, very on point. Voice, finally, do you have any advice for other women entrepreneurs?
Okay. Basically, if you have an idea to do something, I feel that there shouldn't be any hesitation, because the more hesitation that you have, the more
You're just going to stop yourself, right?
Correct,
and it's
correct.
never going to happen.
Yeah, so try not to overthink when you have a business idea. You just have to start. At most, you lose what you initially invested, but there is no lose if this business actually grew to a bigger business. Yeah.
And you might just regret that you never
Yes.
even took that
Try,
step in the first
yes.
place.
So
is
just
so
begin,
true.
just do it.
Just try
Yeah.
it.
Just try it.
She is inspiring me. Sorry, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go and set up my business. I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna
Julie.
hesitate. I'm not gonna go for it. Sorry, guys. Bye. All right, bye. My gosh, Voice, thank you so much. Can you share with us, the website, maybe your Instagram, so that if people want to check out, what the fashion label, what you're all about, where can they go to?
Okay, my website is www.voycestas.plus.sg. Okay, my IG is also VOYCESTAS Plus, VOYCESTAS. Yeah, so you can actually go into this to online.
Yep.
To check out our items.
Okay.
So for new customers, if you were to actually do a subscription,
Yeah.
there will be like a 10% discount on your first purchase.
Oh, there's a
Nice.
subscription idea. Oh, so like every month or every week they get a set of clothing. Is that how it works? Is subscription based? No, what is this about?
As in, once they subscribe and sign up with us,
Oh,
they will
okay.
get their first 10% on their first purchase.
You're speaking to a shopper. Cardio is shopping is my cardio.
VOYCESTASPLUS. Okay, that's VOYCESTASPlus.sg. I'm on page 4 now, looking at the clothes.
Oh, you're shopping already? I need to
Yes.
catch up.
There's a nice white legs,
Oh, really?
black pants.
I just got a comment here.
Yes.
Sorry. Samantha has said, hi, Voice. Totally agree with what you said. If you got it, flaunt it.
Oh, look at you. We're inspiring, power to all our listeners today. Thank you so much,
you.
Voice, for joining us in the studio. We all got to get off air and go and check out the website, do some shopping right now.
The
I
Iris blouse
insist.
also very nice.
Eh,
Page
don't
6.
stop. Wait for me.
Iris
Wait for me.
blouse.
Carol's is totally in the zone now.
$50.90.
Wait.
Good times. Greatest hits. 1FM 91.